This is Kardec Radio bringing you the book, The Medium's Harvest, written by spirit author Emmanuel and psychographed by Chico Javier. This partial audio recording will cover Chapter 66, titled Obsession and Gospel. Enjoy. Chapter 66, Obsession and Gospel. Public meeting of September 9th, 1960. Question number 244. To those who say that Spiritism creates obsessions in the current world, let us respond with the Gospels themselves. In verses 33 to 35 of chapter 4 in the Gospel of Luke, we point out the man who was in the sanctuary, possessed by an unhappy spirit, crying out to Jesus as soon as he had perceived his presence, "What have we to do with you?" And the master, after rebuking him, managed to withdraw him, restoring the balance of the companion who suffered the harassment. There we have a direct obsession. In verses 2 to 13 of chapter 5 in Mark's Gospel, we find Christ's secure aid for the poor Gadarene, so intimately maneuvered by cruel entities, which resembled more like a ferocious animal sheltered in the tombs. Here we have the obsession, followed by possession and vampirism. In verses 32 and 33 of chapter 9 in Matthew's Gospel, we read the news that the people brought to the divine benefactor a mute man under the control, the spirit in deep trouble, and he removed the spirit's company through the goodness of the Lord, so the sick man was immediately brought back to speech. Here we have a complex obsession reaching soul and body. In verse 2 of chapter 13 in John's Gospel, we note the apostle's positive word, asserting that a perverse spirit had filled Judas's sentiment with the idea of denying the apostleship. Here we have the indirect obsession in which the victim suffers demeaning influence, without losing his own responsibility. In verses 5 to 7 of chapter 8, in the Acts of the Apostles, we are informed that Philip, conveying the message of Christ among the Samaritans, was able to cure many lame and crippled at once by simply removing the lower entities that bothered them. There we have a collective obsession, generating phantom diseases. And, from end to end, we see that the New Testament deals with the problem of obsession with the same humanitarian interest as the Spiritist doctrine. Let us not stop before the contumacious critics. Let us extend the service of help to obsessive processes of all kinds, because Allan Kardec's principles revive the teachings of Jesus in the ancient battle of light against the shadow and good versus evil.